all look forward to opening our advent calendars on December 1st. I thought I would treat all of you guys by building an advent calendar house. Each number room will be something different, and I even made a little list. And you might be thinking, Reese's, that is a crazy shape advent calendar. Well, advent calendars come in all different shapes and sizes. Have you seen the Pringles one? And we can name the plot. Please get me a Pringles advent calendar, Nana. Okie dokies. Before we do anything, I just wanted to add a bit of festive color to it. Now we can dive into our first room, which is gonna be the entryway. Because if I don't start with the entryway, I'm gonna get panicked and I won't know what's going where.
I'm having a panic attack right now.
So we're not going to really decorate the exterior. I'm just going to add a path. Because, I mean, when we have a house as crazy as this, who is going to be paying attention to the sparkly bushes on the front? Probably still me, to be honest. I love anything that sparkles. So where do we even start with? I mean, maybe start by not doing that on the floor, Reese's. But why am I so tempted to add black and white checkers? It's the Kris Jenner thing to do, guys. Since it's our first room, we've got to kick it off with a bang. It's also going to be so weird to get around this house because we don't have any official hallways to, like, end up going through the gym to get to the music room. So we're gonna plop a nice table in the middle. Give it like a mini Christmas tree on it. Aww. Later on, spoiler alert, but later on we are gonna have a music room. But I still want to add a piano in my entry. I feel like that's quite grand. And I haven't actually fathomed. This is room 1 of 24. We have a long road ahead of us. Now it's time to Christmasify it with some garland. It's really throwing me off that we don't have a door. I tried finding decals with numbers as well, but do you know how hard it is to find all of the numbers in the same font? I reckon we're gonna have to do it like when we built a house in a Christmas tree, just having it open like a dollhouse. Even though our house is open for any burglars to run in, let's tell the burglars, let it snow. I will be also outlining each floor as we go, and I'll have a little seat. So this is gonna be our lounge room next to our stair room, and I kind of want to build the stair room first. I think a spiral staircase is gonna look the best. I didn't realize it actually goes up 3 floors. To be fair, the purpose of these stair rooms are literally for aesthetics.
I look quite pretty.
We'll go for a brighter blue in this room. I don't know who picked this stair color, but I hope they're okay, because what is that? I feel like this build is really going to be me experimenting with my artistic license. And wait a damn minute.
Wait a minute.
Did I just make squares? I don't know how I just did that, but I like it. Why can't you place archways in these panels? It makes no sense to me. But you know what, Bloxburg? I have a second option. Really? This glass door's nice. If I can, I'm gonna add, oh yeah, baby. Yes, I can. Look at that. And then back here, we can have like a little chair. I also have a feeling we're gonna be making a use of a lot of underfloor lighting in this place. We did skip the lounge room though, which is next. And I think what I like most about this build is that it's very fast paced. We keep switching to different style rooms. For example, carpet in the lounge. Ooh. I don't know why I don't do this. It reminds me of the Sims carpet. We are gonna have a window in this room, but it's going to be kind of small behind the fire. First, let me just place the TV because I always forget. That just reminded me of, hey, let me take a selfie.
But first, let me take a selfie.
Oh, that era of life was fun. Now, we ain't going to be having no big corner sofa in here. What is this black bit down here? Oh, it's a TV. And this is just giving old man vibes, this room. On the wall, we can have the days marked off till Christmas. Who's been doodling on Grandpa's shopping list, guys? How long has this majestic play horse been in the game? And I might put it in the corner. Why not have a cozy candle? Hopefully it doesn't burn down the advent calendar house. And then Grandpapa can have like the grandkids' stockings on the wall. 3 rooms down, guys. 21 to go. By the way, there's only 24 doors like I showed at the beginning. Because what kind of rich person has 25 days in their advent calendar? You just get like a chocolate on Christmas Eve. Because don't you eat enough chocolate on Christmas Day anyway? So, if we make our way down my list, what is after that? The garage! Oh, babe. I'm kind of feeling like this is giving Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus!
So I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna make sure not to make the floor wood because I got a very angry comment on my last video. Somebody said they were gonna slap me up because I put wood on the floor and it would burst the tires. Also, I don't know what these archways are. I just thought they look kind of pretty. And I'm gonna add a couple of counters in here, even though we do have a laundry room coming, guys. Don't worry. I'm still not over how creative this idea was because I was planning on doing this. And then when I saw you guys asking for it, I was like, okay, it's a no-brainer. We'll have some spare toilet paper in the garage. And there's always a fridge. My grandma has all her fridges in the garage. She's like, just going into the garage, sweetie, to get some ice cream for the apple pie. Grandma's apple pie is some of the best food we will ever eat. I can just imagine how good this is gonna look. I should probably pick up the pace or we will be here till next Christmas. And I'm so obsessed with these doors that I randomly found. And how small does the room look with no back on it? But as soon as we add the back, does the room suddenly look like 10 times bigger? Over on this side, I'm putting the counters and it's not even that hard to like fit everything in. I don't know why I make such a fuss. Now is for the island bench. And my dream in life is to have an island when I'm older. Not like a private island or, you know, maybe a private island. I mean, dream big. An island in my kitchen. And I like to make my stools a little bit, not wonky, but like off center. I'm not doing it on accident. I just think it looks a bit more realistic. And to make up for the counter space, which we lost, I kind of added a little cubby. And wait, we have a modern paper stand. I've been using that musty one this whole time. Even though we're about to put a formal dining room right next to it, I simply couldn't resist finishing this room off with a little dining table. Since the dining room is right next door, we've got to switch up the floor because we want each room to we want each room to have a contrast. And if you wondered what that scream was, I just slapped my hand so hard. So we're going full old granny in this room. Speaking of, we should probably use a Victorian table then. At Christmas time, there's not much to do on a dining room table other than add a nice Christmassy garland with these ugly plain wreaths. Then we can have like a cool little art wall of beautiful Coeptus, miss you. That is our first floor done. And this is the only one I'm going to show in fly mode until the end. Because that way I feel like it makes it a bit more exciting. Hang on a minute. I made an oopsie daisy on the stair room. There we go. That looks much better. If I check my list, we have Pantry coming up next. I have always wanted to have a Khloe Kardashian pantry.
I have everything in excess. Love Costco.
Her pantry is literally like a store. I'm going to take this build as my opportunity to make the biggest pantry possible. So I'm making it all like out of this cold ice bricks because it's got to stay kind of cold in it. It's going to be comprised of a bunch of bookshelves. And then I'm going to make a custom shelf similar to Khloe Kardashian. The thing I love most about hers is she has like everything in jars. She'll have all of her cereals in jars. Same with like sweets and other bits and bobs. Do you know how long sweets last, guys? I ate a sweet the other day from 2015 and I'm fine. So
it expired in August of 2012.
Along the back shelves, we're going to have more actual flour, cereal, those bits and bobs. Kind of like in a wine cellar where they have the table in the middle. And although we are living in an advent calendar, we must be rich in this world. Who decorates their pantry for Christmas? Insane people, that's who. So I guess I'm insane. One thing on the list we missed is casual dining. Now, I just sped built this because you've just seen me build a dining room. Next up, I fancy doing the laundry room. And again, we've got a massive space for this. Like, we are literally entering our rich era. But I am kind of broke and I'm not even joking. 500 grand. 500 grand does not get you far in Bloxburg. I'm sorry if you're a new player and you think you're rich with like $200. Bloxburg is a harsh world, okay? It's very expensive. The marble tile is definitely a good chic look for this. And at this stage, I'm honestly just adding random things. And maybe we should actually add the laundry machines. This isn't just a kitchen, Reese's. I finished the laundry room. It's so cutie pie. Next door, we have the office. And who's actually opening this advent calendar? And every day you open up, you unlock a new level of the house. That's a good idea. Since we're going old style, Victorian era, so why not continue it with the desk? I don't think computers were invented in the Victorian age. When were computers invented? No way, Jose! You're telling me the computer existed before Queen Victoria? The computer is old as Queen Victoria. Also, me and Queen Victoria have the same birthday. Oh, sorry, I don't even know what that sidetrack was. But apparently we do have computers and we don't even need this many books because I'm pretty sure we're going to be building a library at some point in this house. I'm a big fan of having like guest chairs in an office and this big chunky meeting table. Today we're having a meeting about what present to get True Reese's. Next up is going to be the music room. I swear we have a music note texture, or am I just making that up? You know what? We'll make them with decals and I ain't traveling through this ridiculous house. So we'll just put them here. Oh, this is what I meant, guys. I don't know why I was having delusions that Bloxburg had this. I don't know if I've ever built a music room on the channel, guys. That's such an obscure and specific thing to build. Oh my gosh, this feels like a 90s band is going to be playing in here. I love it. It's quite compact. Next up, we're going to do the bathroom. So maybe it wasn't the best idea putting a glass door. But wait, on my mood board, look, I have pictures of bathrooms. So in this picture, there's a tiny window. It looks to me as if there's then like a checkered window there and the shower gold golden. Put the sink at the end. We need a mirror or a mirror. I love how you guys call it a mirror. It's so funny. Can't forget a bathroom mat, guys. We've got to stop the splashes. Hashtag stop the splashes. What in tarnation have I done here? The next room is a staircase, apparently. Staircase is going to be much more modern compared to the other one we just had. Firstly, in terms of this beautiful spiral chandelier, we will have the stairs come quite close up to the end. I'm going to try and use the attitude stairs. These stairs have more attitude than me. As you can see, this is actually a roof. I wanted to add a bit of shape, so I added roof side by side. You can have maybe a mini, not movie theater, although we should do a movie theater room. So I've kind of just gone rogue from my list now. And why not a Christmas tree? This is giving me flashbacks to a nightmare I had. I'm not even joking. Once I had this nightmare where I was trying to run away from like this creepy monster. Every room I went into, there was just another door and another door and another door. Not me making my nightmares in Bloxburg. And I'm going to take this little break and interlude just to very peacefully fill in all these lines. Oh wait, it's over. But believe it or not, I'm not actually going straight out of this staircase into this room. I actually just filled in this staircase so we could go up to the top floor, which I actually have very special plans for. We'll come back to the third floor in just a second. Top floor is basically going to be master bathroom, master bedroom, closet, and then kids room and nursery. So all the bedrooms on the top floor. I'm quite excited actually to do a master bathroom. And we're going to use a window I haven't used in years. I don't know why this gets so much hate, because why is it so cute? We're not going to talk about this build from the back. You might be thinking, Reese's, why on earth have you put a bay window in a place where you poop? I thought it might be cool. I have a big bath. Okay, that literally looks so bad. It's giving holy Greek gods. For the sink, I'm gonna do something a little bit extraordinary. Basically, we're just gonna do a sink unit like that. And then we get a little custom sink out of it. It's gonna be for like a cute couple, this sink unit. One person needs toilet paper, guys, and then the other one can be all like beauty stuff. Since this is going into the master bedroom, we should probably add a big archway. Swiftly moving onwards into the master bedroom. This is the biggest number 24, because it's pretty much in the middle at the top floor. It's the biggest one. Bigger is better, okay? I'm such a fan of these archways. I'm gonna use them again. That is such a nice view out of your bedroom. The bed can go here, and I haven't used this luxurious, and we've got to pop out the Christmas bedding. Come on now. I really want Christmas bedding in real life. At the end of this bed, I reckon we can have a couple of those chairs we used earlier. We're just gonna have a chaise lounge to finish off. I'm gonna feel like Barbie laying up here. And the kids' bedroom, to be fair, is gonna be like a teenage kid. It's gonna be basically the same. Oh my gosh, I love when people have really like tight bedrooms like this. They always put really cute string lights above their bed, and they're also those cool types of people to have like vines on the wall. I don't know if that's still a thing or if that trend died long ago. Next is the closet. It's going to have direct access into the nursery. Sometimes the best types of closets are just the traditional one. Ooh, I've gone a blue color with a royal mirror. How splendid. And then what was this going to be again? The nursery, I think. Going to be a mix of elephants and jungles. We'll add a proper door going into the teenager's room. You know, you need privacy as a teenager.
Get out of my room! You have your own room, Mom!
I am technically a teenager. I'm 17, guys. I'm sure lots of you guys watching are teenagers or almost teenagers. Almost everything will annoy you, and you just love a bit of privacy. I've just had a genius moment. I'm going to add that new kids carpet they added. In the Christmas update, I hope they keep these forever. We can like add the real Pizza Planet onto the map. Leading us now into the gymnasium. I'm first and foremost going to add a mirror wall. If we go into training, gosh, I forget what a gym looks like. I haven't been in months. And there's no shame in it, guys. I remember saying on the channel, I was like, guys, I'm really getting into gym. What happened to that then, Reese's mate? Honestly, I'd rather spend my time making these videos than sat on a musty, dusty treadmill. I'm just going to add a strip of modern LEDs. Yes, they're a bit wonky, but all the best things in life are wonky, guys. Next up, I wanted to do a balcony room. This is essentially going to be a sitting room. It's going to have a balcony at the back, but then yeah, we just have a beautiful view out the window.
I like the view.
I know for certain I want this big room to be like an Oxford library. What I mean by Oxford is basically just really elegant. This room here is going to be the long-awaited movie theater room. Now, we have two types of projectors. I personally think this one is just better fit for in here. We'll have everything as normal. I don't know if we have room per se for a counter, so we might have to do it on a shelf. Pop Pop, pop. Popcorn machine. We have one room left. Did I really add a door going off? Am I trying to kill everyone who enters this room? I took inspiration from the pantry from earlier, which is just below this. Final room is going to be a wine cellar. And with that, the advent calendar house has been built. So just before we enter what might be my favorite Christmas build so far, the value of this is 500,000 almost exactly. But really, this looks so much more aesthetic than I could ever dream of. Yes, it has taken me 2 hours to build this, but I don't regret it. There's not much to look at on the outside, even though the whole build is the outside. So let's head in and look at each room. This is going to be the most confusing tour of your life. This here is the foyer room. I can go on here and flex I'm level 10 at music skill. This is just your typical foyer. And to the left, we have the kitchen. And if we look at it from this, it's like an IKEA showroom, and then you turn around and it's like, no. This is like kind of one of 3 dining tables. We then obviously have the island. So if you really did live here, you'd have breakfast. Through here is basically just the formal dining room if you had guests. And to the right. This is actually kind of cozy. It's Grandpa's living room. That is what I like to call it. Sorry if it feels like I'm doing this tour quickly, but each room is just very small. And this is maybe where you'd watch like a Christmas film or something. They have Christmas hats! Through here is the stairs room. I love the stairs rooms. I've just got to say they're my fave. But before we got there, we have the garage. Again, another architectural genius design over here from me. And then we have a little bit of a sink unit as well. If we go up the stairs one time, we do have the pantry up here. Yes, it's a little bit distant from the kitchen, which is all the way down here, but I think the aesthetics of this room really make up for it. If we go to the other side, I actually forgot what's in here. Oh, another dining room. This room is pathetic. I hate this room. I love this room though, the laundry room. This is where we're gonna wash all the clothes to the many elves living inside my advent calendar. Through here is the library. Oh no, the office. This is the office. I genuinely really adore the Victorian vibe. Next up is the music room, just basically where I can play some rock and roll on the guitar. And this leads us through to, oh gosh, heaven, apparently. No, this is a really nice bathroom. I might use this design in some future builds. And rather than going back to the other staircase, you can just use this one. We do have a seating area down there, but nothing too special going on. Next up, we have the gym, but I don't really think you need it. The amount of calories you're going to be burning walking around this big house. And my favorite part is doing some hula hoops. Woo! Hula, hula, hula! Through here is, what is this? Oh, this is the balcony. Hot summer nights. Next up, we have the movie theater, and then I'm kind of hungry, so just gonna get some popcorn. Next up is Santa's Christmassy library. We did this room quite recently, but it's just got a seating area. Now we have another staircase, but just before that, the wine cellar. This is where the bougie moms would sit and just drink. This is hot sauce, actually, guys. This girl is on fire. If we go up this staircase, it's probably my favorite one. First of all, it's the master bathroom. Definitely a top contender for my favorite room, and I do want you guys to comment down below what room's your favorite. Through here's the master bedroom, and again, a very top contender. Imagine just lounging here. I look like a star. And then of course we do have the closet through here too. Now, if your baby's crying in the night, you can very easily get right through. And we're gonna finish it off in the most vibey room of all of them, the teenager's bed. This is where teenagers spend all of their life. I do hope all of you guys enjoyed watching this very unique video. Subscribe if you liked it. Thanks to everyone who got this far, and I'll see you all in the next one.